Hello, everyone. Yeah, today, welcome, and we want to actually talk about a verse, very controversial, in which some preachers used to teach works-based salvation, which is not rightly divided. So, without wasting time, I want to start it from Matthew 7, verse 21 to 23. And what does it say? Verse 21. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. Verse 22. Many will say to me on that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name cast out devils? And in thy name done many wonderful works? Underline that word, wonderful works. 23. And then I will profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you worker of iniquity. This verse, a lot of people have used it to preach that these are Christians that were once believing, or they are lukewarm Christians, and some people have used this verse to justify that salvation is all about works. But no problem. Then let's hear about the will of the Father from Jesus himself, because Jesus himself stated the will of the Father in the book of John. So that would be in the book of John 6, verse 40. And what did Jesus said? Verse 40. And this is the will of him that sent me, that everyone which seeth the Son and believeth on him may have everlasting life, and I will raise him up at the last day. That is the will of the Father. That is the will of the Father. Did it say that him that did wonderful works? No. Him that cast out devils? No. He that prophesied? No. He that seeth and believeth, he shall have everlasting life. Is it probationary life? No. Is it temporary life? No. Is it until they sin again? No. Everlasting life. It's eternal. That is where your security is. Well, let's go back to Matthew 7, verse 21 to 23. If you look at 22, they said, in thy name, wonderful works. There is works. You are not saved by works. You are saved by simply believing, not by works. Look at verse 23. And then I will profess to them, I never knew you. Listen, is it I once knew you, then later you fell? No. It means there was not a register of you ever having your faith in Christ. There was never a register of knowing you. You were never known, not like you were known, then later you fell. You were never known. You worker of iniquity. So what does it tell us? Salvation is faith through Christ alone, not plus water baptism, not plus something, not plus item alone. Ephesians 2, verse 8 to 9. What does it say? For by grace ye are saved through faith, and that not of yourself. They were saying, we did wonderful work. Did we not? Did I not? That is yourself. Not of yourself. It is the gift of God. Verse 9. Not of works, lest any man should boast. Not of works, lest any man should boast. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So salvation is faith through Christ. That teaching is deadly, because that teaching makes you feel your faith is in Christ, but your faith is in your works. And on that day when you might meet Jesus, he will tell you, depart from me, I never knew you. And you will start proclaiming all the works you did. You cast out the devil, you filled the stadium, you filled everything to the brim, but he never knew you, because the will of the Father was to see and believe and put your faith in him. Well, that's all I have to say. You are saved through faith in Christ alone. Ciao.